Why don't we get started? Erin, you're with Fit4Mom. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the company and what you guys are doing? It's really unique. I think it's a super cool idea.
Yeah, it's amazing. I personally have a 4-year-old daughter and a 15-month-old daughter, and I never had even heard of Fit4Mom. But it's commonly associated with Stroller Strides, which is one of our programs that we have. But Fit4Mom is the main company, and we have Stroller Strides, which is a workout program for moms to work out with their babies with the strollers. Usually takes place at parks. We have 30-plus locations in the San Diego area, and it incorporates walking or running. It's totally at the stage of the mother who's doing it. And then we, along the way, have different stations that are boot camp type stations, lots of body weight. We use resistance bands, get an amazing workout, and we do a little singing to the kids, really get the kids involved. It's an awesome program. And then we also have what's called Body Back, and that is more so for like the working mother or the mom whose kids are too old for the stroller or don't do as well in the stroller. And it is before, so it's like 5:30 in the morning or in the evening, like 6:30, and it is high intensity interval training, so it's that hardcore, really want to get your body back. And then we also have Fit for Baby classes, which is when the mothers are pregnant, and just some pregnancy friendly workouts. And then we also have Run Club. We have lots of different opportunities, basically just to get moms involved in fitness and getting their kids involved in fitness as well, and making it a real lifestyle.
Awesome, Sonia. I'm sure you can attest. It's hard to. Your girls are how old now?
I have a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old, so it's really tough. So this is an awesome program for all the moms. So
absolutely.
Joe, you're not a woman, but you've got a young daughter as well.
No, but I got to say, yes, I do have a 7-year-old baby, but I was just thinking about this. You know, women usually have a tendency when they get pregnant to let themselves go, right?
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
Well, you know, I'm very transparent.
But we lose a lot of strength, you know, because you have, when you're pregnant, your core, obviously your core expands, and you lose a lot of that strength. And the great part is because we're all moms, we really work to gain that strength back, and really work like those corset muscles in your core and really tighten things back up and get you back to pre-pregnancy, whether or not you get smaller.
That's awesome. No, I want to have another baby. You know, once I find my unicorn, I want to have another baby. I know there's a solution to it. Here you go.
Joe, did you put on pregnancy weight too?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was 250 pounds after pregnancy. So, I'm serious.
It's not uncommon.
I'm 195 now, so it was pretty bad. But you know what's interesting? I was talking to you this morning before we got here in the studio, and I saw you. I saw this group at the park in San Marcos, San Leo.
Yeah.
And I was wondering. I was driving by. I'm like, who are these moms getting together and running? And it's funny.
It's just it's so amazing because not only obviously do you get out and you actually get a workout in, you get your kids entertained, but the community of moms is the huge part. Because we were talking a little bit before, I was in the corporate world, and the transition from being in the corporate world to being a stay-at-home mom was so difficult, and nobody talks about that. You know, they talk about, you know, in generalities how hard motherhood is, but nobody really talks about it can be really isolating. You can feel really lonely. You can feel like, oh my gosh, I'm just terrible at this, and everybody else is out there doing all these Pinterest activities and all these things. But that's not really the reality of it. And what's amazing with Fit4Mom and all of our programs is everybody's moms, and you come together. And I remember my first class. I went there at 4 months, and I literally was crying the whole time because I was a basket case, going from the corporate world to having kids, and I had no clue what I was doing.
Right.
I went there, and I can't even tell you, there were more moms that had been in the same place as me than not. And I left there, and I'm like, I am never missing a class ever again, because it's those cries of me too. Oh my gosh, I went through the exact same thing. It's finding those connections with mothers and realizing that, you know, we really strength in numbers, right? You know, we've all been through this, and we're very supportive of one another. So it's so much more than just the workout.
Unite, we'll do it.
Exactly.
No, it's tough. I used to hide in the closet and cry because I didn't want my kids to see me crying. Yeah. So I walk in. That's what walk-in closets are for.
There you go. That and hiding chocolate and eating it.
Well, we had that
glass of vino.
And a glass
No,
Sonia,
it's
we know
really
that's not your
stressful.
case. We know you've got a lot of shoes.
Well, that's my hangout spot.
I love it. But it's so true.
It's tough.
People talk about it, but I mean, there's no way you'll ever understand until you're in it. And
Right.
it's so great to have all these different programs where you're not only getting healthy, but you're also getting to talk to moms about how insane this whole motherhood
Right.
So
thing
how
is.
does that work when they're in a stroller and they're crying and they're working out? How?
You know,
All the other moms kind of walk in. It's like, I got it. You
Headphones.
keep doing
yeah, I mean,
it.
I can't even tell you how many times that I've like gone around while I'm teaching a class and I have a baby in my hand and I'm sitting there singing, you know,
Keep
row, row, row
going.
your boat. I mean, we really do incorporate a lot of like kid involvement stuff. I actually, in my previous life, so like about 8 years ago now, I was a first grade teacher. And so it's great. I get to incorporate a
That's
lot of the
amazing.
songs. I mean, we did, you know, some backwards high knees and said fee, fi, fo, fum, and got low in a squat, walked towards the kids. We're going to catch you. Yum, yum, yum. You know, it's like little things that keep the kids engaged, but you're also getting in a workout at the same time. So there's that kid involvement factor. And then also every mom has been in the same place. You know,
Right.
that's the great part when you're there. My daughter Monroe screamed in the stroller until about like 8 months. But I saw other moms had gone through it, moms coming up to me and saying, oh, here's a snack for my stroller. I brought this with me. I can help you out. So again, it's that community, you know, and I'm not going to lie. Every once in a while, I have kind of taken the stroller and parked him away a little bit, let him scream, because that's my hour. You
Right.
know, I get that 1 hour with my friends to work out, and they're not going to die. They're strapped in. They're safe, right? But that community of moms really comes together and helps entertain. So that really helps the whole process.
That's great. That's awesome that you're
I
doing
think that might resolve a lot to issues between couples after the pregnancy when you have a baby, because I mean I'm divorced. I had a baby as well. I have a baby, and I remember when my ex-wife had the baby, she went into this really dark place.
Oh,
Let's
I
call it
went
like
through the
that.
same thing.
So
I know.
I think it's a great idea to have all these women involved, and they can
Support
kind
each
of
other.
Support each other, exactly. It's like united. They feel like a group now. There's more of a culture. So when they come back home, wives, they're gonna most likely feel a little more happy.
Absolutely.
It's women's version of golf on Sundays.
It's so
Pretty
true.
much, right, exactly. Yeah.
But every day I do it literally. I am involved with something with Fit4Mom 6 days a week because it's like my retreat, my getaway.
Right.
By the way, I still like the golf on Sundays though, personally. But
It's necessary.
my husband and I actually, I mean, it hasn't happened for a while, but we use that as like our date day. Is we'll go out and we'll play around the golf.
that's
So, but truthfully, I mean, it's been amazing. My husband actually says all the time. He tells me, he's like, I would pay like $500 a month for what this does for us as a family, because he's never going to get it. You know, like men, they'll never understand how hard it is.
Nope.
And it's great because
That's why I'm also
Yep.
divorced.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty lucky in that department. He was a psych major, so I think he kind of gets
There you
a little
go.
bit more.
Yes.
But I mean, it's invaluable what
Yeah.
the company has offered. I mean, it's just such a great thing for moms to just have that support system.
So
Because,
how do they reach out to you? Is it just San Alejo that you focus?
Oh no, sorry. We actually are. We're nationwide. We were actually founded here in San Marcos 15 years ago by Lisa Druxman. She was actually in the fitness industry and had a baby and kind of couldn't find her place in the world of fitness. So she created this. So we have 30 locations in the San Diego